Here
we go. Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Nerd Report, and welcome me back because I was gone last week. I am Amanda Gonzalez. With me, as always, my co-host / nemesis,
Robert Garcia.
And today we're going to talk about, what's the date? I don't know. It's like July 2nd or something.
July 2nd. You got
July. So anyway, today we're going to talk about Comic-Con stuff, and we're going to talk about Halloween, and we're going to talk about Trick or Treat, and all things horror and whatever else comes across our little minds. So welcome back to the Nerd Report.
Here we go. All right, we're here.
Yay.
Hey, everybody, we're back. So we're going to talk about a whole lot of stuff. It's basically like a countdown to San Diego Comic-Con. We're getting all that stuff ready. What else we can talk about? So Comic-Con,
yes.
A bunch of news has been coming out. Oh, gosh, what else?
Comic-Con. Well, why don't we just start with that and then slowly segue?
Okay, so
because there's a lot of stuff going on at Comic-Con. Even I'm excited about some of the Comic-Con news.
What?
Yes. Yes, I am. I'm totally excited.
See, now last week as I took a sip, it was dead silence.
It was dead silence.
So now as I took a sip, you filled in perfectly.
That's right. I hope everybody missed me because I missed you all. Thank you so much. Palm Springs Comic Expo is like one of my new favorite cons. I had a super good time, and it's part of the reason I'm kind of excited about San Diego Comic-Con because it marks the return of Invader Zim, everybody.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
Nickelodeon is going all out, and I'm really excited about it.
So really quick before we get started, I want to thank everybody for hanging out and tuning in again, 7 p.m. right here on Nerd Report. Stanley Thornton's here. Robert's here. Robert, not me, is here. Ed Gal is here.
It's not as funny when you say it that way.
I know. Intergalactic Mojito's here. Julio Flores. Stanley Thornton's here. So everybody, go ahead and start sharing it. Let everybody know that we're all going to be chatting about nerd stuff, movies, geek stuff, comic book stuff.
Right. And actually, before we get too far into it, how did he do last week, everybody?
I think I did pretty well.
Really? I got some good feedback.
I think I did pretty well for holding the fort down, steering the ship. I think I steered it into the dock, into the pier. But at least I was steering.
The last message I got from him before he started was, "I feel so alone."
It was lonely in here. It was super lonely. It literally was because I just sit here by myself looking at the camera, and it was really, really lonely.
Thank you for putting my stuff back up.
I know.
It's in the wrong order, but that's fine.
There it goes. Oh, and really quick, also, I did. What'll be pretty cool is I got the badge in the mail. So in this nondescript, I don't want to show my address. This nondescript package.
Maybe consider that before.
But really, like anybody would care. Like I really think somebody would come hang out over here. Probably not. So here's my address. Looking for friends. Okay, we're gonna kick it off with some of the most recent news, and it came out today, and it's the announcement for Halloween, the Halloween movie coming to San Diego Comic-Con in Hall H, and the announcement came from Jamie Lee Curtis herself via her Twitter that she is going to be in attendance in Hall H, San Diego Comic-Con on Friday. We don't know the time yet. We just know that the panel is going to take place on Friday.
All right, that is exciting.
So she is going to be out there. I'm assuming maybe we're probably going to see, I would have to say we're going to see Danny McBride.
I would think so.
I would think we'd have to see Danny McBride. Probably Nick Castle. He goes to a lot of events. He's really, really cool, nice guy. And
Lewis, you guys got to interview Danny McBride on the It Black Carpet, didn't you?
Was he there?
I was pretty sure that he was.
I don't remember.
It was one of those black carpet events type deal. So.
Yeah, so I'm anticipating maybe David Gordon Green, but what we do know is confirmed Jamie Lee Curtis will be at San Diego Comic-Con.
Excellent.
At the Hall H panel.
Excellent.
So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really excited for it. So that looks to be some of the coolest news that just came out recently.
Cool. I can be excited for all of the horror fans apparently that go to Comic-Con that are going to be there. That's like once in a lifetime style event. Other than the convention, the 40-year convention that's going to be taking place in Pasadena in October.
So yeah, that just came out too last week, and there wasn't a lot of information on it.
No.
We'll pull up the graphic really quick. So it's like you said, 40th anniversary of Halloween. And
1978.
1978. Why is that year so significant?
Because I turned 40 this year.
So and where's it taking place?
Pasadena. Let's go back to Haddonfield, folks. Although on a technicality, Haddonfield is in fact in South Pasadena.
South Pass, yeah. And one of the houses is in Hollywood too.
The Tommy Doyle house.
Yes.
Yes, Tommy Doyle and Lindsay's house.
Oh, what street is it?
Orange Grove.
Orange Grove. I knew it was Grove something.
Because it's Orange Grove there, and there's also one off Marengo and like Orange Grove in Pasadena. That's where the hedge is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those were the two prominent areas that they filmed. Was South Pass and then in Hollywood on Orange Grove. I actually drove by that house like years ago because I wanted to see it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The ones in Hollywood, they changed the outer exterior because they didn't like so many people coming by.
Yeah, but this was like about 15 years ago that I went.
Yeah, but you can, if you find it, 1428 Elm Street is in Hollywood. And, I mean, don't go up to people's houses.
Don't knock on the door.
Don't do that kind of stuff, but that wonderful red door is visible from the sidewalk and great photo op.
So, yeah, and there's still not a lot of information yet, right, for Halloween, the fan event convention?
No, it's I want to say it's like mid-month. I did have those dates, but there's not really any information, like he said, to provide y'all. So,
and is that going to be? I think it's coming right before the movie.
Yeah, that sounds about right because the movie is 10/19/18.
Yeah, so it should be coming like right before the movie. It looks like there's a lot of cool stuff that's going to be going on for the Halloween season. Halloween is Halloween Horror Nights, and we're going to get into that a little bit too with Trick or Treat. Because that looks really, really cool. We have the Halloween event. We have Halloween movie. Midsummer Screaming at the end of the month.
Yes.
Which kind of kicks off the Halloween season now. So a lot of stuff going on. We're going to get into it. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves. But, yeah, so that's what's going on for San Diego Comic-Con and also for the Halloween fan event coming to Pasadena in October. What I wanted to talk about also was they're starting to send out the press releases and press invites for various panels and for movies and television. But the one that really stuck out to me is a documentary called From the Bridge, and it looks spectacular.
Yes.
It's I'll pull up that one. There it is right there. Directed by Spencer F. Lee. It's narrated by George Takei.
Yeah.
And it's a documentary that chronicles fandom from sci-fi to horror to comic books. And I did get a chance today, actually right before the podcast, right before we got started.
That's right.
I got a chance to interview the director, Spencer F. Lee. Super nice guy. The guy is like a total fan of comic books, and he's very good friends with the co-creator of Fangoria and Starlog, Kerry O'Quinn. So he's really good friends with him, and he talks about seeing Star Wars when he was 3 years old at the drive-in theater.
Oh wow!
Bumming the Fangoria magazine. He's a huge fan of Fangoria magazine.
Oh, that's awesome.
Of the original Fangoria.
So he's not strictly like sci-fi.
No. It's funny because when I was talking to him, you're interviewing him and you don't want to make it about yourself, but at the same time you're like, dude, I did the same thing.
Right.
I used to take the bus to go to Walden Books because they didn't sell Fangoria at 7-Eleven or some liquor stores.
Right.
So I used to take the bus to the Montebello Mall, and they had a Walden Books in there, and that's where I used to buy Fangoria magazine and Starlog.
Oh wow!
So I used to have to take the bus, or I would ask like a parent to take me or something. So,
that's cool.
So it was a really, really good. It's a really good interview. Please look for From the Bridge on Twitter, on Instagram. Look for it. Like the page, like the Instagram. He's a really good guy. He's going to be, and the panel is going to be, let me pull that info up. The panel is going to be on Thursday at San Diego Comic-Con, 10 a.m. So it's kind of kicking off the panels for San Diego Comic-Con in Ballroom 20. And he's going to have Greg Grunberg, who's going to be the moderator.
Oh.
George Takei will be there. Nichelle Nichols. Carrie O'Quinn will be there. Rod Roddenberry, son of Gene Roddenberry. They're all going to be there, and they're going to be taking part in the panel. And there's going to be some really cool stuff he's going to reveal. I can't really say yet because it's going to be in the interview. The interview's coming really, really soon. But again, it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. But please look up the documentary. And like I said, like all the social media pages that you can. He's a really, really nice guy. So
definitely, most definitely.
Looking forward to
do.
From the Bridge.
Absolutely, that's cool. Okay, I want to talk about Nickelodeon stuff.
Okay.
Nickelodeon is going to have a pretty decent presence there, as far as I know. Anyway, there's going to be apparently like a giant 20-foot Reptar. It's going to mark the area that they're invading. And also, speaking of invading, let's welcome back Invader Zim. Invader Zim is making a return after, let's see, it's been about 12 years since it went off the air. The new movie that's coming out is going to be called Enter the Florpus. And we can expect that. I actually had the opportunity to meet Zim and Gur at the Palm Springs Comic Expo. According to one of them, I won't say who, we can be expecting the movie in like November-ish. So it'll be directly to Nickelodeon. But there's going to be a panel there. Yonan Vasquez will be there. Richard Horvitz, who is Zim. Ricky Simons, who is Gur. Wally Winger is the almighty tallest red, and Kevin McDonald is the almighty tallest purple. They'll all be there, and they'll be participating in a panel and signings. Also, Kevin McDonald, who's the almighty tallest purple, I don't know if you all know, but he comes from The Kids in the Hall. Do you remember that show, that comedy troupe?
Yeah.
Of course, Dave Foley famously comes from there as well.
They were Canadian.
Yeah, exactly. So then besides that, he also was Lilo and Stitch. He's also see, we break down, and when one of us leaves, we don't know what to do. So, but he's Pleakley from Lilo and Stitch as well. So definitely check that out. Also, there's going to be some photo ops. One photo op is going to be the giant hamster wheel from Double Dare. And then all of the characters from the Loud House will be there as well. So that's going to be pretty cool. You can like go inside the Loud House and take pictures with them. Everybody know what I might be, some of our viewers have kids. So do your kids watch the Loud House?
No, they get really particular on certain things now.
It's actually really cool. I love it because, let's see, Lincoln Loud, who's the only boy amongst 10 girls. 10 girls are his siblings. His best friend has 2 dads.
Oh, okay.
And they're married, and it's a whole thing. So I think it's really nice, especially for my kids who, grew up with 2 grandmas.
I absolutely think we need more television and animation and kids cartoons like that.
Absolutely.
We definitely need more stuff like that, so that way there's not this confusion. I mean, television's not going to teach your kids, but it helps to enhance what you teach.
It's more often the norm than you would think.
Right.
To have, same-sex grandparents.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
My mom is married to her wife. That's fine. They're legit.
They're entitled to be unhappy as just like every other married couple. I didn't say that. So Amanda, how dare you say that?
It's really, really cool. It's nice. It's refreshing. It's on Nickelodeon. So definitely check out the Loud House, especially if you have kids, or even if you don't have kids. I still watch Nickelodeon. And then just a quick note also, it's not related to Comic-Con, but everybody's familiar with the Nickelodeon jingle that they adopted in 1984. Nick, 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 Nick. Well, unfortunately, the gentleman who sang that was Eugene Pitt and the Jive 5. He just recently passed away. At age 80. So I just want to take a quick moment to recognize him, because who doesn't know that Nickelodeon jingle? So
I know.
There's that. So that was my stuff. So I am moderately excited.
I knew somebody was gonna give me a hard time when I said that.
Uh-oh. What'd you say? What is it?
About being married. That's a BS statement, Robert Boo. I'm just playing. I'm playing. Marriage is great. For some.
We should probably move on from this subject.
For some.
So, and then also Glass. I wasn't here last week. I don't know if everybody discussed Glass coming to Hall H as well.
Yeah. So,
how exciting is that? I'm a fan of M. Night Shyamalan. A lot of people hate on his stuff. I think he's really good.
Yeah, I think since he started working with Jason Blumhouse, I think he's kind of hit a resurgence.
So Jason Blum of Blumhouse.
Yeah, because I mean there was a little while where his movies I wasn't seeing them because you were like, dude, I'm not gonna get burned by your stupid plot twist again. I'm not gonna do it.
You have no vision.
I'm not gonna sit through another one of your silly plot twists and reveal that. They weren't actually in the 18 or 17 or 1600s.
What?
I'm not going to. No, you're not going to do it to me again. So, but no, The Visit was really good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I enjoyed it, and my oldest saw it. So she liked it too.
I like The Happening. The Happening is the Mark Wahlberg one. That's one.
That one, no, see, that one was the one. I was like, no, dude, I'm not doing it again. I'm not sitting through one of your movies.
I really like it. I did.
Yeah, I didn't.
What was the other one he did? Signs?
I liked Signs.
Signs was cool. It kind of pissed me off. It's a little slow sometimes, but still I like it.
Yeah.
So and you know what the thing is that he's doing different stuff. He's doing things that are different, and he's not just rebooting, and that's what we're seeing a lot of these days.
Yeah.
So let's get some originality. And who knew when he first came out with Unbreakable that he was coming up with this superhero trilogy?
No, yeah, that I think when that was a good twist for oh gosh, what was the last one? It's escaping me. Split. Yeah. Gosh, I couldn't think of it.
What did you do when I wasn't here?
I know, I was just running
around. Did you look at the chair and just like, oh, wait, you moved my chair. That's right. I remember.
I did move it.
That's why I didn't watch. That's why I didn't watch. You know I was like, this MFer moved my microphone and my chair. Whatever.
It wasn't even like I could just swing it that way. I was like, oh, no, this is coming down.
Whatever.
I just didn't want to be reminded. It's lonely. And I had to center myself, too. So it was all about the shot. That's all it was about.
Right.
But no, yeah, like you were saying, when he did Unbreakable and then Split, I mean, who would have thought it's a trilogy of a superhero movie?
Absolutely.
I never would have thought that. So.
And hey, how about some Sam Jackson love? You know, his first role goes back to like Coming to America, and he was like the robber, but it was like Black Guy Robber #1 or something like that.
Oh, that's right.
That was his billing.
Yeah.
And look at how far he's come.
And
that's amazing.
Like, he got started like a little late too, right? In his career.
Yeah.
He was like in his mid-30s.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So, but this is really, really cool. Jules has come up.
Yeah. So right on. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So a lot of stuff going on for San Diego Comic-Con. Again, a lot of the press stuff is starting to come out. So Lewis is working on some stuff. I have some stuff. We can't quite talk about yet, but we'll get into the whole thing once everything gets finalized. A lot of stuff to worry about.
I still am not going.
Next year, watch. We're gonna get her to go next year. She's gonna say all this stuff, and then next year, she's gonna be all excited, saying, "I'm ready to go. We're going. We are going to Comic-Con."
Does everybody think I would give him that satisfaction?
Stubborn. So stubborn.
Yes, and you like to say difficult.
And difficult.
That's
sometimes
right.
difficult. So I really want to talk about Indiana Jones.
Indy. We named the dog Indiana.
The dog was named Indiana.
Junior. I could quote The Last Crusade all day.
So Disney had announced that, and it's on their schedule, that they were doing another Indiana Jones film. Now, there was still apprehension because of the last one, Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls, which was rough.
It was.
It was a little rough.
I love Shia. I could have done without him though.
Yeah, I didn't like that whole storyline.
And Karen Allen and all that. Yeah.
Well, I liked Karen Allen back. What, like when you're watching a movie and there's a series of things that happen in the movie, you're like, okay, yeah, that's okay. But when he started swinging from vines with the monkeys, it was at that point you're like, no, I'm out. I can't. I can't do it with this movie anymore. No, I'm done. So when that started happening, like, no. I understand it's a fun serial type movie, but that was just a little bit too stupid for me. So yeah.
Did you get my picture?
Oh yeah, I did. So
look at, he was gonna bypass my picture.
I know.
He's always like, "Hey, did you send me pictures?" And so I sent him the pictures, and then he's like,
"Did I put them?
I forgot to do that.
I don't think I added them.
Dude, you just did the ones before I got here. Now you didn't do these.
I know. I threw in the one that you did send at the last minute, and I didn't do the other one.
Speaking of Crystal Skulls, like Dan Aykroyd has the Crystal Skull vodka. That's really good.
That's cool.
That's the most recent Crystal Skull I really enjoyed.
So Indiana Jones was scheduled to be back in theaters July 10th, 2020, and it was supposed to begin filming in April of 2019, but that is no longer. It looks like that's going to be pushed back. However, Disney hasn't said anything, but I think it's Collider that reported.
Yeah, I saw it there too.
Jonathan Kasdan has been tapped to write
Part 5.
Part 5.
Go ahead.
And he's the son of Lawrence Kasdan. So
I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this recent Hollywood nepotism. I mean, I know it's always been there.
No. I agree.
But even, John Landis, brilliant. Love him. Filmmaker, writer, actor, director, everything.
What's his son's name?
Max
Landis. Okay, we'll go in. We'll talk about it after, because I don't know. We might have talked about it a long time ago. But so it looks like Indiana Jones and whatever the title of the movie is going to miss the release date of July 10th, 2020. They haven't officially pushed it back. It hasn't been officially announced that, yes, we're pushing back the release date. It said that Steven Spielberg and Harrison Ford are still locked in. They still want to do it. Spielberg has, I think, a couple projects going on right now, and then Harrison Ford is voicing an animated movie, and I don't recall what movie it is.
Wait, did you say Harrison Ford?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's an animated movie, and I can't recall what movie it is. The
The
Life of Pets 2, I think it is.
Oh, jeez.
I think he's doing that one.
Okay, I remember he was a character in the first one, I think.
So, yeah.
A very slow-speaking character.
He's going to be in part, yeah, he's voicing that in part 2.
I attended the Mark Hamill star ceremony. It's kind of what Harrison Ford's speech sounded like.
I met Harrison Ford a long time ago. I have a Harrison Ford story.
But is it like a Fat Beach story? Is it like you getting fired on your day off story?
No, I was working. So, okay, I'll tell the Harrison Ford story. This was in 2001, and this was in 2001, and at the time, I worked for the city of LA, and what I used to do is take a little scanner and scan barcodes on the trash receptacles, just for documentation purposes. That's all I did. Great job. Drove around the entire
Los
city.
Angeles. I have an issue with this, but we'll get to that later. Wasting money like that.
That's all I used to do. And, well, okay, I'll give you a little info on it. The reason why I would do that is because you can't have more than one black trash container. I don't know if the policy is the same. But at the time, because they were supposed to charge you for extra capacity if you had an extra black one. Whatever. So I used to drive around and scan them. And I remember, did I break it? It'll stay. So I drive up to this big house in Bel Air, and the cans are out there. So I go start scanning the cans, and then the side gate opens, and it's like a rolling gate. It has the little wheels. It's a chain link gate, and it has the little wheels at the bottom that just slide open. Slides open, and I see out of the corner of my eye a guy standing there in really small gray gym shorts and a yellow T-shirt. I don't remember what it says. And it was an old guy, and he's just standing there looking at me. So I'm just scanning him. Scanning the cans, and then I look over, and it's Harrison Ford. And I was like,
S-H-I-T.
Yeah. Like, this was so long ago. I got really nervous, and my hand started shaking. And I remember he had an earring in his ear. He had one earring in his ear.
Oh, no. It was the early Callista Flockhart days.
Oh, maybe. It could have been because it was the early 2000s.
Yes.
This was literally like maybe 2001, 2002.
Callista Flockhart used to be an actress. Ally McBeal. Look her up.
Yeah.
RDJ when he was still kind of... Anyway, go.
So, I look over, and Harrison Ford's standing right there. And he looks at me, and I look at him, and he's just like, oh... He just stands there and is like, he goes, how you doing? I was like, oh, my God. I was like, oh, hi.
Han Solo has an earring.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, hi. How are you, sir? How you doing? he just kind of like looks at me and he pulls out the blue trash can and he goes, "This one's broken."
Oh my God.
And it was broken, I guess, from the arms I grab it. And I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I can order you another one. I can get that set up for you."
Oh my God, you got Indiana Jones a new trash can?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then he walked, and then he's, "Okay, thank you." And I put the order in, and then I got in my truck, and I sat there for like maybe 2 minutes, like pondering, should I go like knock at the fence? Like, can I get your autograph? That's how stupid, like ridiculously fanned out I was.
Totally.
Just sitting there in my truck, like, is there something he can sign? Like, I don't know what it was, but my brain thought, grab a toy. You're at work. You don't have any toys in here. Like, grab something and have him sign it. So that was my total fan experience with
oh my gosh,
Harrison Ford. And then you took the broken trash can back inside and then closed his gate. And then did I creep around a little bit? Yeah.
Oh no.
Did I drive up and down a couple of times? Maybe he'd be out there again.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Mojito says, "Ha ha ha. Harrison Ford always sounds like he is either about to take a nap or talking in his sleep in interviews."
Yeah, he really does like talk really low, like he murmurs. It's not even exaggerated, but that's the way he talks.
I'll post a video from the Mark Hamill ceremony on my Instagram, and you can hear it in case you haven't.
No, yeah, he really does. Well, I mean, just my, seeing him that time, my little interaction with him, yeah. And then, like, after I came back from Star Wars Celebration last year, I did the Blade Runner 2049 press thing at IMAX Theater, and he was there. Ryan Gosling was there. The director was there, and he's like the same person. Like, he talks the same.
Oh, geez.
So I don't know. But will he be too old for Indiana Jones in 2 years?
Now, I'm not like an ageist, so I'm gonna say no, he won't be.
I don't know.
Because you never. What is everybody's favorite Indiana Jones movie? Mine is number 3.
I like 3 a lot.
Oh man, The Last Crusade is so good. It's so quotable. It's exciting. It's just.
Yeah, I really like 3.
It can truly be said that the pen is mightier than the sword.
Yeah,
I could go on all day with that movie.
But I did see. I truly recall seeing Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom at the theater with my sisters, my grandma, my mom. So I think I like it a lot because it has more sentimental reasoning for me.
Well, I met Travis. Everybody knows Travis on here. Travis Hayward, my baby cakes. I met him at a screening at the New Bev, which will be reopening, according to the New Bev, in December, folks. So mark your calendars. We met at a screening of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. We took Zeke for a kiddie matinee.
Oh, sweet.
And Travis, mentioned something, and I decided that day that we were going to be friends, and we've been friends ever since. That's how I get friends, people. I'm just like, we're friends now.
We're friends. I'm telling you, you're my friend.
Oh, I forgot something about Comic-Con.
Oh, what do you have for Comic-Con?
So anybody like Demolition Man?
Oh, I got your images for that.
One up. So Demolition Man is celebrating their 25th anniversary this year, and Taco Bell, in honor of said anniversary, is going to go ahead and make a pop-up restaurant, because in Demolition Man, as you can see in the photo there, so now all restaurants are Taco Bell's because they're the only ones to have survived the franchise wars.
Franchise wars.
So you'll be able to visit that if you go to San Diego Comic-Con. It'll be there from July 19th to the 21st. And also to celebrate the campaign, Demolition Man will be available to stream free via Fandango now. So I forgot about that, but that is awesome.
What I can add to that is the there's so many things around Comic-Con. I mean, not just the convention, but they have things like outside of the convention center. They have pop-up stores, pop-up exhibits, pop-up restaurants. So there's so much to do if you don't have a badge for Comic-Con.
Yeah, because the Leica exhibit was outside last year.
Yeah,
right?
that was maybe about three blocks down on 6th Street. It was in a little pop-up storefront, and it was really, really cool. But
not to mention Demolition Man is a freaking. Do you know how to use the 3 seashells?
No.
Nobody does. They never explain it. So, but it's a great, great movie. So I almost forgot that. I nearly forgot that. Oh yeah, and then Julio today. I have to tell you guys, Julio, and he brought it up here. Julio was talking to Matthew Modine today at work.
Can I say what Julio Flores is saying?
Yes, that's what I'm talking
about Demolition Man.
Oh, what?
And the Taco Bell pop up. There'll be a lot of toilets being demolished.
Nice tie in there.
Wow. I didn't say it, guys.
They need to pop up some porta potties.
I can't say what Travis just wrote. Travis Hayward just wrote. I didn't say it, guys. I'm just reading your comments. I'm just saying.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so and then look at here. iMojito brings up, if you're attending Funko Fun Days at SDCC, the theme this year is 80s prom. Speaking of Funko, can we jump ahead to that?
Yeah.
So Funkos are coming, ladies and gentlemen.
And they do have some San Diego Comic-Con exclusives.
Oh, awesome.
And the bad thing is that, is it bad? Is it, I don't know. You now have to enter the lottery. So it's kind of, you submit your name and then you click on the date and time and hopefully you get selected. That's how you get the exclusives now. That's how they're doing it. No more lining up for 6-7 hours at a time.
Oh, geez.
So, yeah.
Okay, well, Funkos, the cereal, is actually, this is the month for it. July is the month that we'll be able to see some. Now, what we can look forward to is they won't all be available like at the website or at the same store. So Mega Man Funkos will be available at GameStop, Cuphead and Mugman at Hot Topic, Freddy Funkos and, Freddy Funkos through the Funko website, and Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy Krueger, Friday the 13th Jason at FYE. And Lord of the Rings Golems will be at Box Lunch. And each of those is going to come with a special prize inside of one of the mini Funko Pops.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. I've been looking forward to that. I can't wait. Apparently the cereals change color. They change the color of the milk. Of course, I want the Freddy Krueger ones, but...
Oh, like the chocolate fruity pebbles? Or
yeah, but
Cocoa Pops?
This is intentional. That's just like a...
Well, it used to make the chocolate milk, right?
Well, yeah, because like we were little, and to us it was chocolate milk. But this is intentionally like changing the milk.
So they
color.
were unintentionally poisoning us.
You know what would be cool is if you got me one, because Deadpool wins. Maximum effort, everybody.
I can probably repay the debt when I go to Comic-Con.
You know, $6.95.
That's when I can probably repay the debt.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Okay, so all of those. Anybody looking forward to getting one? Are you gonna try to get one? Besides for me,
know, I'm still not on board with Funkos.
Really?
Yeah.
Not all of them are great, but some of them are a lot of fun.
Some of them are really cool, but
in case you're watching, thank you.
Yeah, like I think. Oh, I think I've only bought 2 of them. I've only bought 2 Funkos. One is my Pennywise on top from the current incarnation of It.
Because it's banished up there.
I know. And then the other one, but it's at my house. It's of Snoopy and Woodstock. Those are the only 2 I've ever purchased.
Oh, let's see. I love my Captain Phasma. And then Chariot Imwe, it's Donnie Yen. I'm not going to get many opportunities to have a Donnie Yen anything. So, thank you, Not Garcia. Buy some name brand cereal for Amanda, Robert.
Intergalactic Potatoes asking, Garcia, why are you not a Funko fan? I like them. I mean, I think they're cool, and some of the designs that they have behind them are really witty. They're really cool, but I don't know. I didn't jump on board with them. I kept hearing people saying these are going to be Beanie Babies in the future.
Oh, dang. And that market bottomed the hell out.
It totally
All
did.
these people talking. I remember being in line at Toys R Us one day, and somebody was there for like Beanie Babies or Furbies or something. And everybody's in line to get the Furbies. And I'm like, y'all don't understand how collecting works.
Yeah. See, I kept hearing that. And I don't know if that, shut me off to them. But I don't know. I'm just not really much of a Funko Pop collector. Yeah,
but we tend to get stuff that's more limited edition and like that, I think, as far as our collections are concerned.
And I think I tried looking for a couple of them and I couldn't get them. And then when I would find them, they were extremely expensive. So, yeah, I kind of got turned off to them. But they're really cool. They're cool looking. I can't. For some reason, I want to, but I can't get into them.
If you go to Frank & Sons, it's like Funko Land. Because, you know that one aisle where it's just like floor to ceiling Funko Pops? And I mean like a high up ceiling. So Robert can't listen to me and read at the same time. You're noticing that right now.
No, I can. I heard you. I can listen to you.
Oh, he's just ignoring me then.
No, intergalactic. No, I know. I've been there. I'm there almost every Saturday. But intergalactic mojito's saying that where'd it go? The comments are moving. Funko Pops are one of the most addictive toys ever. See, I don't know if I can handle the addiction right now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
He just informed me earlier because I told him about some screenings, and I'm like, hey, we got some screenings to look at. And he's like, I'm going to be working a lot of overtime to go to Comic-Con.
Yeah, that's true. I am literally, yeah, some of the screenings are really cool. But yeah, I got to work some overtime to help offset that Comic-Con expense.
And just a very quick moment to go ahead and, I don't know, a moment of silence, a moment of grief. Toys R Us is gone, ladies and gentlemen.
Toys R Us is finally gone.
Toys R Us. I was saddened to see the picture of Jeffrey with his little like roller suitcase.
With the little suitcase?
Inside, but the one that got me most was the one that I sent to you directly with the action figures like outside of the Toys R Us.
Yeah.
And I'm sure everybody has seen that by now, but it's like the action figure, like a He-Man and a football one and a Ninja Turtle, and everybody's kind of like waving goodbye to Disneyland. Toys R Us.
I think the one that I liked was Joffrey the giraffe, and he was disintegrating like in Avengers.
Oh my God, that's so sad.
It was kind of funny. It's the same picture of him holding the rolling suitcase, but somebody had fixed the photo to where he's like disintegrating off to the side.
I did see that. That's so wrong.
That was pretty funny.
I'm gonna Thanos snap you.
I hope I don't butcher your name, and I hope I get it right. Miseo Cabrera is saying, rest in peace, Toys R Us. Robert is saying, rest in peace, Toys R Us. Yeah, so Toys R Us is gone. So now we have Amazon, right?
I don't buy anything from Amazon. I don't shop online unless I absolutely have to.
Well, what I would do is I would buy at Toys R Us because they would price match Amazon if they were selling from if the item was being sold from Amazon, not a third-party seller.
Yeah, and it was like an experience. Like I've had kids. I'll be honest, folks. I had my first kid at 20, and so I loved going there as a kid. And so as long as I've had kids, I've been taking them there, and it was like a family experience. And you go and do like the gift registry and all that kind of stuff. So that's where my kids got like their first bikes from and everything. I'll never be able to take my grandkids is the part that really bums me out.
At 20, I could barely afford a VW Bug and had no car insurance. And I went to comic conventions. That's what I was doing at 20 years old.
Well, that's what my soon-to-be 20-year-old is doing.
Can't afford car insurance, but I will go to a comic book convention. I had my priorities set straight.
And I had my priorities set straight, too. And I love him, and he's great. And happy birthday, Danny.
So let's talk about this one. So
speaking of limited edition,
so we're all excited for Comic-Con, and then we're gonna revisit Comic-Con again because we'll open up the badge. I waited till today to open the badge, but I know Amanda's a huge fan of Trick or Treat. I'm a big fan of Trick or Treat. Directed by Michael Dougherty, written and directed by Michael Dougherty. I love that movie. There's Sam's head over in the corner when I come back to the picture. Sam's head is there with the Karate Kid.
I spiced up the look.
So the special edition Blu-ray.
Special edition Blu-ray is coming, folks. We can expect it. The planned street date is October the 9th. But actually today is when Scream Factory announced it, and it's actually, I said actually again. I'm sorry, my bad.
Redundancy. Redundancy kills.
Yeah. Director Michael Dougherty is really involved with the production of this one. Mm-hmm. And we don't even know all of the extras and specs are going to be announced later in September. But it has newly commissioned artwork by Devin Whitehead. And he is the lead designer at Cavity Colors.
So I'll bring up the image again so we can take a look at it.
Yeah, he is an incredible artist. You can actually follow him on Instagram at Devin Draws. But so let's see. Okay, and if you order now directly from, did I say Scream Factory? Yeah, there's like Shout and then Scream. Okay, so if you order from them now, then you'll go ahead and not only receive it directly from them, it'll come with an 18 by 24 rolled poster featuring the limited edition newly commissioned artwork. There's only 1,000 of those.
I'm gonna bring it up a little.
Actually,
we'll
there's
zoom in on it
only about
bit.
999 because mine got ordered today. Mine got ordered today. And if you haven't seen Trick or Treat, this was actually on my top 5 cult horror classics or cult horror movies when we did that countdown back before Monster Palooza.
Mm-hmm.
It's an incredible film. It's really, really good. Totally underrated. So, no, not that picture.
I know.
So it's really exciting. Again, we can expect that in, when did I say? October.
That's coming in October. And then along the lines with Trick or Treat, Halloween Horror Nights is going to have a Trick or Treat themed. Is it a maze or is it the backlot tour?
I believe it's a scare zone.
Okay, so that's okay. I think that's.
I'm not 100%. That was in my old notes, but you get talk to him for a minute.
No, I see. I was trying to pull up my old notes because I remember I had it in there from Midsummer Scream, and I can't get to my old notes off of my tablet for some reason. But that this is going to be coming through Midsummer Scream, so we want to talk about that as well right after San Diego Comic-Con. It's literally the weekend after. Come home Sunday. Monday we'll be back doing the podcast. I'll probably be exhausted, but we'll do the podcast, and then the very next weekend is Midsummer Scream, and that's one of the biggest Halloween conventions in Southern California, where they're going to have Universal Studios talking about their Halloween Horror Nights. Knott's Berry Farm is, of course, going to be talking about Knott's Scary Farm Halloween Haunt. Queen Mary is going to have, oh my gosh, what do they call theirs?
Oh, it's Dark Harbor.
Dark Harbor, there you go. And then Six Flags is, oh Lord.
I can't answer all these questions for you. Fright Fest.
Fright Fest. You're talking because you're trying to think of it too. But yeah, that's where they're going to announce all of their Halloween events. And the really cool thing for this year, what's going to be happening is Warner Brothers is going to actually open up their backlot.
Yes.
So Warner Brothers, the studio, Warner Brothers movie studio is opening up their lot, and they're going to have a little bit smaller Halloween event, and they're going to have the It experience. They're also going to have some displays and some mazes from some of their classic horror films from Warner Brothers. So there's a lot going on this Halloween season, and there's so much going on. It's going to be really cool. And like I said, of course, Halloween is coming out in October. We have the Halloween convention coming in in October as well, Pasadena. So much to do for Halloween.
In my house, we each have a character that we associate with from The Nightmare Before Christmas. I am the mayor because on November 1st, the day after Halloween, I am planning next Halloween. So I'm very, very excited. And I'll go ahead and say that it is going to be a maze, trick-or-treat maze.
It's a trick-or-treat maze?
Yeah, I looked it up right here. What's really cool is in Florida gets these before we do here in Hollywood.
Yeah, they do.
They're getting a Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
So maybe we'll see that next year.
I would hope so. Are you coming with this year? Yes. Yes, you are.
See, here's the thing. Here's
can never do nothing.
No, watch. Here's the thing. I want to go, but the way I cannot stand lines. I hate lines. And so when I go, I have to buy like the front of the line pass. I know it's bougie and it's horrible.
I didn't say anything.
I can tell you're judging me by your look.
No, Mike got it. No, Mike got it last year. He went for his birthday to what is it? Not Scary Farm, and he got it, and he went all to the front. And then it doesn't ruin the experience because if there's too many people in those mazes, it kind of ruins the experience.
Yes, it totally does. When you have 15, 20 people, walking through the maze, then you get the remnants of the scare. You don't actually get the jump scare. So I did it a couple years ago. I took my oldest daughter, who I think was 9 at the time, 9 years old at the time, and we did the I forget what the front of the line pass is called. I think it was called the Skeleton Key. So we did that, and we actually, we make a whole night of it. We go to the early dinner, the early buffet,
right,
and then you get to go into Not Scary Farm early. You get to get on some mazes or get on some rides, and then from there, you can just basically go straight to the front of the line. Once the crowds start to swell, and it's Friday night, Saturday night. So we basically just walk right into the maze.
Right.
And I loved it. It was great. But now it's kind of like I don't want to stand in line at Universal. I refuse to stand in line now. So now I have to buy.
Slightly bougie. He is slightly lightly bougie. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, it's like, dude, you want me to wait in line? No, I'm not gonna wait in line. Why do I have to wait in line? So, yeah. So, yeah, I have to decide which one I want to go to. Do I want to do Knott's? Do I want to do Universal? Because I could probably only do one. Do I want to go to Six Flags? I've never been to Six Flags.
Neither have I.
I've been to Dark Harbor before it was Dark Harbor. Oh, I went last year.
Yeah, you did.
That was for the press event. It was pretty cool. It was more than what I expected, because prior to that, I had gone maybe about 10 years prior, and it was packed. There was no front of the line pass. I remember being stuffy and sweaty inside the ship, and but what they do now is completely different. It's really good the way they have it organized. So I would suggest going to Dark Harbor also. It's really cool.
Oh, okay.
And last year they had cabanas. They had these party cabanas where you can go and drink and hang out in your cabana, go do your maze, and then come back to your cabana.
Oh, nice.
So it was like it was really geared more towards adults. So
that's good.
They had DJs, they had party cabanas.
Not that I don't
drinks.
think that kids shouldn't go to these, but I see it where it is kind of leans more towards like teenagers and adults.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm not saying that there's not some kids who, don't love horror and all that kind of stuff. It's just I can see where it would be kind of more of an adult thing.
Intergalactic Mojito saying, I love me front of the line pass. Right? I do too.
Oh.
It's hard to go back, basically.
Universal used to have this really great thing called the First Stab. And if you were an annual pass holder, not only did you get your tickets for only like $75, but you got to go into the park for Halloween Horror Nights an hour before everyone else. So you got to go into all the back lot and the bottom. You're done with the bottom floor by the time they open up the park for everyone else to come in. Nice. You head straight upstairs. You're done before midnight.
Wow.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And then you could just do shows after that. You could just hang out and watch the shows. You're not stuck in line.
Who watches shows?
Elvira. I used to watch the Elvira show.
But that's not Scary Farm. I'm talking Universal.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Remember, we had plans to go to Universal, and you ditched out every single time?
I'm saying in general, like that's what my plan always used to be. You'd go do the panels. You go do the mazes, and then after that, you just hang out and watch the shows.
Oh, well, Universal doesn't really have shows so much. I mean, they had like Jabberwockies, but I don't want to watch some dudes dance under a black light.
That's true. I agree.
So, but that year, the best maze was An American Werewolf in London.
See, I
missed created the outer facade of the slaughtered lamb. That's one of his favorite movies.
I missed it.
So,
yeah, see.
But that, Robin, were they Copacabanas?
Wow.
That was good. Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. For me, front of the line pass when I can.
Hey, can I mention that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Okay, cool. So just a quick moment. I keep saying that. So just a second, I'm going to tell you.
Redundancy kills.
I'm very excited, first of all, to be back. And that's why I keep saying the same things over and over. But on Friday, I'm very happy to announce that we're going to be interviewing Dale Howison, owner and proprietor, or co-owner and proprietor, I don't forget you, Sue, of Dark Delicacies in Burbank. Save Magnolia Park, folks. It's a whole movement. They actually are at a meeting right now to kind of do what they can and brainstorm to see what we can do to save like the Monster Crawl and all of those wonderful shops in the surrounding area. Sadly, Creature Features has already been moved. The Pinup Boutique is gone. Geeky Teas is on its way out. There's also still Blast from the Past there. Halloween Town, the Mystic Museum. So definitely come down, check out Magnolia Park. It's really a lot of fun, and you'll probably see me down there sometime hanging out. And yeah, so we're going to be doing that on Friday. I'm pretty excited.
Really quick before we go,
yes.
Before we talk about it, What's Up YouTube showed up. Hey, What's Up YouTube? Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for showing.
What's up? What's
checking
up,
in.
YouTube?
What's up? What's up, YouTube?
Nice one, Robin.
So yeah, this is gonna be something a little bit different. We get to hang out inside Dark Delicacies, which is a horror themed shop, a horror store, books, magazines,
signings.
collectible. I mean, posters with signatures. They have awesome signings.
If you check out my Instagram, Phantasm420, I even just recently made a collage. I've met Mick Garris, John Landis, Adam Green, Joe Dante. The list goes on and on. Christine the Car, Ginger Lynn, Alexandra Paul, like so many people. Adrienne Barbeau.
So we're going to be out there on Friday. We'll be doing the podcast on Friday. And did we decide what we're doing?
I don't know. We didn't decide yet if we're going to record it and then provide it to you folks, or if we're going to go live.
What would you guys like to do? Let us. What would you guys like for us to do? Let us know, because we haven't decided if we're going to record it and then post it, or if we'll just say screw it, let's do it live, and we'll chat about horror movies and all kinds of horror stuff. And he's actually going to be at Midsummer Scream, right?
Yes, Del Howison. Look up the gentleman, Dark Delicacies. He's got this wonderful, long, flowing, all white hair. He's really, Del is just the best, and he's great fun to hang out with, and he really is about the fans and about the horror genre, and you're never overcharged when you're at Dark Delicacies. You can even join Dark Delicacies for a 10% discount throughout the year. So definitely check it out.
So yeah, we haven't decided yet if we'll do it live or if we will record it.
But we have decided that he's going to buy me Portos before we go.
Oh, that's right. It's down the street. And what time were we looking at? We were doing it like at 9, right?
Yeah, it's like 9 a.m.
Yeah, we're doing it early in the morning, Friday at 9 a.m. So if you guys will be up and you guys want to chat and hang out with us, we're definitely in.
Most definitely.
I'm gonna need 9. Well, actually, yeah, I'm up during the day now, so I no longer have the vampire hours.
But he's still a stat.
Yeah, I no longer have the overnight hours. But
so, and before you do that thing real quick, I just want to tell the peoples about a couple of things that are happening very soon. The Sandlot's 25th anniversary is also happening this year. Thanks to Fathom Events on July 22nd and 24th, you have a chance to see it in movie theaters, in case for some of you youngins you didn't get to see it in the theaters the first time around. So that's happening. And at the Egyptian, American Cinematheque is putting on July 13th, Friday the 13th, a triple feature of Gleaming the Cube, North Shore, and Rad.
Oh my God, Rad?
Yes.
Get out of here.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And July 18th.
Rad.
July 18th is Tura Sartana herself. Faster Pussycat, kill. So at the Arrow, however, which is also part of the American Cinematheque, on July 5th, there's a double feature of The Natural with Stand By Me. On the 6th, Rebel Without a Cause and The Outsiders. On the 7th, there's a Back to the Future trilogy showing. On the 8th, American Graffiti in double feature with Peggy Sue Got Married. On the 12th, Reservoir Dogs with Get Carter. And on the 13th, Donnie Darko with Evil Dead.
Oh, darn it.
So I wanted to let everybody know that those are taking place. Now back to you. Let's see your badge, dude.
All right. Yeah, so let's open up the badge right before we head over to whatever you guys want to talk about.
Yeah.
Where is it at? So I got it in the mail. I was actually checking my mail like every day, hoping that nobody would steal it, nobody would take it. So
this neighborhood, I'm telling you.
Yeah, this neighborhood. You act like it's Highland Park or something.
90042. That's right. HLP.
Acting like it's HP.
HLP.
That's right.
HLP. HP is Huntington
Park.
I know you know the difference.
I used to work in Huntington Park and Highland Park. Okay, so Comic-Con badge came in, so we'll take a look.
If you were like gonna struggle, I'm gonna laugh. Really quick, while he struggles with that, I forgot about one at the Egyptian. July 26th is a Jeffrey Combs double feature: The Frighteners and Reanimator.
Oh, that's right,
Yes.
Reanimator.
Yes.
If you can get a chance to buy the Reanimator Steelbook, it's really good, and it features a brand new documentary.
If you get a chance, because there were only 10,000 made.
Were there?
Yes, that's limited edition.
I didn't know that.
They actually just announced a limited edition for Halloween. I think it's 2 and 3 today. You know what that sounds like?
What?
Rice Krispies, Snap, Crackle, and Pop. Where is my cereal?
We don't do Rice Krispies. We do Rice Pops, whatever. I don't know. Okay. God,
You're a
get
dork.
To play and do whatever we want. Okay, so look at my new toy, guys. Out of the package. There's the box. There we go.
Can I see it?
Oh, yeah.
You're showing the people, so not me. Oh, how cute.
So here's
It's adorable. It's like your size too.
Shush. Oh, I see how it opens. I was trying to push it. Like, why won't it come out? Oh, you can hear it.
We could see it if you'd open it.
Opens. Oh, pretty cool.
Wow.
Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan. Inside the box.
Wow.
So here's the badge. No lanyard. So there's the Comic-Con badge.
I'll get you a horror movie lanyard.
Oh, cool. Look at that. The little press thing.
Oh, yeah. Check him out. Have you guys seen his press badge collection? You have that on your Instagram, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's at Swinging Eighth Note on Instagram.
I should put it in here.
Yeah, and it's just this giant stack. And I had somebody come with me one time, and I was like, oh, look at this. And I touched one, and like a bunch of them fell. Because it's just this enormous stack of press passes.
So, and some of them actually were some that I bought.
Oh.
Yeah, they're not all press. So that little thing actually goes on the bottom. It's sticky on the back.
Oh my.
And I
put it it's crooked. He was trying to show off. Now
so
it's
there's
crooked.
the badge, and it's of Rick Grimes, The Walking Dead on AMC. Rick Grimes, Michonne, and what's the other guy's name? The biker guy. I already forgot his name. Oh, you don't watch. You're looking at me like, don't ask me. That guy.
Oh, that's Norman Reedus.
Yes, but
you know why I know him? Boondock Saints.
Boondock Saints.
What?
No, but his name on the show I forgot. Somebody's supposed to know. See, nobody knows because nobody really watches it, do they?
Yeah, he's Daryl.
Ah, Daryl.
Dang, I don't even watch this show. Hold on, let me. You're a dork.
I'm obsessed with that. And then, let's see. It came with a little Comic-Con pin. It's actually a pretty good size. So there's the Comic-Con pin. I should take it out of plastic in case it's... Ooh, that's nice.
It is. Congratulations. Don't clear your throat on the...
I know. And then also inside the box, there's more. Actually, they were giving these like away by the handful. You could just go up to... It's called the pavilions. You could just go up to there where you get your lanyard and stuff, and you just pick up like 10, 11 of these boxes.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, they were just giving them away on the
Christmas
last day.
presents.
That's true. Gift cards and stuff.
I like to make things difficult for my kids on Christmas.
2018 Comic-Con International, and it's basically the shuttle schedule, a layout of the area, off-site events, hotels, the convention center, the upper level, lower level. I know you guys can't see all that good stuff because we don't have a cameraman to zoom in. Exhibit halls A through G. So all the information for Comic-Con 2018. So it's all here.
That's exciting. I'm happy with the movie. I think what changed my mind is the fact that glass is getting such a big representation there. I'm really happy about that.
Yeah.
I for a filmmaker that I respect and I enjoy his work, his original work.
Right.
During amongst all these days of reboots. I'm really happy to see that. I'm really happy to see Sam Jackson coming up and whatnot.
Oh, I messed it up when I put it on. I'm usually pretty good about it. And got it.
And now this has become, let's watch Robert play with his badge.
I know, right? I know you guys do not want to see this. Okay. That's done. All right. Anything that you guys want to talk about? We'll talk about it. Movies,
yes.
Comic-Con, Midsummer Scream, if you want to talk about
Midsummer Scream. Mick Garris, if you're out there, if you're watching, I'd really like to interview you at Midsummer Scream. And anybody else who's going. I definitely want to talk to you. If you see us walking around, please come talk to us because we get sick of each other.
Oh, I never get sick of Amanda. So let's see. Intergalactic Mojito. So even though Marvel Theatrical will be a no-show at San Diego Comic-Con 2018, according to therealstanlee.com, Marvel Studios is planning on having a heavy presence at San Diego Comic-Con 2019. I would think that they may be holding off for D23. D23 is going to be after San Diego Comic-Con. So I would think that's going to be hard to say. Yeah, it's hard to say because I would think they're gonna hold off on some of the big announcements till D23, and for next year's San Diego Comic-Con and D23, they're actually going to be in a bigger gap. They're not going to be so close together.
Okay.
So there's going to be a bigger time period between Comic-Con and D23.
Okay. At least they did that right, as opposed to what they did with Solo.
Yeah, I agree.
So, hey, Travis is talking about something that we're trying to go to. It's the Hairspray 30th anniversary at the Academy with John Waters, Ricky Lake, Debbie Harry, Mink Stoll, Clayton Prince, he's Seaweed, Pia Zadora, and Colleen Fitzpatrick in person July 23rd.
Wow.
That is exciting.
That's solid.
Right. And look at some of the folks are talking about, well, let's see. I want to talk real quick about the Predator movie because that looks freaking amazing.
Yeah.
That looks so good.
Yeah, I finally saw the trailer.
I like the Predator movies. I like Alien vs. Predator, Alien vs. Predator Requiem. I like all of those movies. So I can't wait. Of course, we've talked about it before. Shane Black is directing. He was in the first one. He's like the dude with the glasses. Mm-hmm. And then Fred Decker.
Now, really quick, Pia Zadora is going to be at the Hairspray 30th anniversary. What was her first movie?
Santa Claus versus the Martians.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
I pay attention, unlike you.
Santa Claus versus the Martians.
Santa Claus, yes.
I love that. Loved it. I don't know why it's so horrible, but I loved it.
And there's a Mystery Science Theater for it.
Is there?
Yes, there is.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Intergalactic Mojito saying Lucasfilm is hosting the Star Wars Fan Awards. They will start accepting submissions on July 17th through September 18th. You can submit a video, photo, or some other creative piece of fan appreciation. I did read that today. I read it. Actually, I finally caught wind of it once I was starting to load everything. So and we were getting ready for this show. But yeah, Lucasfilm, go to StarWars.com, and they are doing the Star Wars Fan Awards. So all you have to do is head over to StarWars.com, and all the information is there. And of course, yeah, it is of course going through July 17th through September 18th. So you can submit your stuff there. And what I also did want to mention is the 40th anniversary of Alien, I should say. 40th anniversary of Alien is I posted it last week. What they're doing is for the 40th anniversary celebration, they are taking submissions from fans where you can pitch your idea. All you have to do is pitch your idea. You don't submit a movie. You don't submit video. Nothing. Just submit your idea, and you can actually get it made. They're going to select 6 filmmakers from that initial pitch. It's going to get down to 18, where you're going to submit a pitch and then kind of storyboard it. And then from that 18, they're going to do it down to 6. And then ultimately, those 6 will be able to make a little mini movie or a mini short that's going to coincide with the movie Alien.
Sweet.
So that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
It looks like they're a lot of these movies and franchises are really paying attention to the fans and showing the fans some love. Because, I mean, the landscape's really changed as far as fandom. And, everybody has Twitter. Everybody has social media. So sometimes fans are a-holes a lot of times. Sometimes they're not. So
I'm not looking at you for any particular reason.
Just saying. Just saying, fans, be nice.
Be nice. Really quick, a couple of folks have mentioned some movies that are coming out this week that we haven't talked about. The first Purge is coming out, Ant-Man versus the Wasp. And it's not versus and. Excuse me.
Yeah, they battle?
That would be cool. That's the movie I would watch. But also, I finally got to watch Incredibles 2. Yes. Bow. That was weird. That was weird. First and foremost, when I saw the husband there, it took me out of it because I was like, is that Uncle Benny?
A friend of mine said, a friend of mine who loves Marvel, loves animation, Star Wars, all that stuff, he saw Bow, and he said the same thing. He goes, it was weird. He sent me a text message because I've been gushing about Bow since I saw it, over a month ago. I've been gushing about it. I loved it. I loved the creativity behind it, and I mean, what I kept saying was it really transcends cultures because, Bao, she's making the dumplings, and so it reminded me of like my grandma making tortillas on Saturdays and Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it reminded me of. That's why I loved it. So, but yeah,
no,
like other people saw it and like
Lethal Weapon 4, Uncle Benny. I saw him and I was just like, that took me out of it.
Yeah. No, I
then ultimately what she does too.
Yeah. Well, I had made the comment because when I got a chance to talk to her, she made a statement, and it's in the interview. If you want to check out the full interview with the director, it's on Nuke the Fridge, YouTube Nuke the Fridge, my interview with Domi Shi. But she had made a statement about how her mom told her one time as she was growing up, like, oh, I don't want you to ever leave. I wish I could just put you back in my tummy.
Oh.
So when
that's adorable. So I don't want to do that with my kids.
Yeah. So when she, ate the dumpling, that's what immediately came to mind was when the director had said, her mom had told her one time, I wish you would never leave. I don't want you to ever go. I wish I could put you back in my
It's a beautiful
tummy.
sentiment, and I understand it and everything. It was a little weird.
I know. No,
I
it was.
I like horror movies, and I thought that was up there. So, but okay. First of all, the villain for Incredibles 2 was so predictable. It's really, really predictable. Everything else about the movie I loved. Jack versus the raccoon is like one of my greatest movie moments of 2018. I love it. And then Edna Mode.
Yes.
Absolutely the greatest. But my favorite part was the trailers before the movie, and Teen Titans Go to the Movies. Looks incredible.
Yes. Is it coming out this weekend?
It's July 27th.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
July 27th. And then getting to hear Nick Cage's voice come from Superman
as Superman.
That was very, very good.
What's Up YouTube wants to bring up Creed 2, the trailer.
Oh.
And Robert's saying Dolph Lundgren is coming back as Drago. Did you see the trailer yet?
No, I did not. I read about Drago like months ago.
Well, yeah, I guess the son of Ivan Drago is now...
Did you just say Drago?
Ivan Drago.
It's Drago.
I don't know how I said it. But it's a son, and we don't get a glimpse of him until he turns his back, and then it says it on the back of his... what was it?
Robe?
It's not. No, he's not wearing a robe. It's like a little jacket.
Oh, okay.
It's like a little glittery jacket that boxers wear now. They don't really wear robes anymore. Now they come out all glittery. So
that's right, not Garcia. It's Fried Rice. The Uncle Benny reference.
Oh.
So, but that's exciting though. I really like the Rocky movies. Clubber Lang was like a villain, intimidating on the level of Darth Vader when I was a little girl.
Oh, Rocky 3.
Yeah, in case you don't know, that is Mr. T.
Mr. T.
So, but that was, first of all, Mickey died. Burgess Meredith. Oh.
I remember my aunt, one of my aunts, and like my mom and everybody was in love with Sylvester Stallone in the era of Rocky 3, right?
Oh, yeah.
Every woman was like in love or infatuated with Sylvester Stallone.
I'm going to give him an Idris Elba heart right there.
Yeah.
The Italian Stallion was the man.
He talked about when he was filming Rocky 3, his what was it? His body fat percentage was down to like 4%, and he literally like passed out a couple times.
Oh my gosh!
Because he was so dehydrated to film some of the scenes to make him look like really really cut.
Mm-hmm.
That he actually passed out a couple times while filming.
Oh wow!
So he just and. That's what boxers do in order to make weight. They'll completely cut everything out, and then when you see them like during the weigh-ins, they look ripped. They're
right.
There's no body fat, and then they'll literally once the weigh-in is done, they'll go start to rehydrate, and they'll easily put on about 15 pounds in the matter of like 10 to 12 hours. It's ridiculous what they put their bodies through. But
oh my god, you know what I have that's amazing? It was the 15th anniversary of Freddy vs. Jason.
Mm-hmm.
I have the weigh-in, like the newspaper insert from when they did the weigh-in, because they did that for Freddy versus Jason. So I actually still have the newspaper.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Newspaper insert.
That's cool.
That's in my collection. So, oh no, look at stop. Why must you bring up Mickey? There's What's Up YouTube.
Oh, What's Up YouTube? You're a big Rocky fan? It looks like.
Rocky 3 was the introduction of Eye of the Tiger. Oh, yeah. Rising up, back on the street.
Survivor, right?
Yes.
Survivor? That was the name of the band?
Yes, I had the record.
Oh, gosh.
I was a little girl back then. And then so, like, when Ivan Drago came in, he killed Apollo Creed. Holy moly. That was...
I remember. Yeah, I do remember that.
Him. But still, like, Clubber Lang was still, to me, at the time, more intimidating. Probably because I was younger. But, you know, so...
Let's see. Intergalactic Mahito was saying the League of Super Nerds has assembled. Yay. Let's see. What else do we have? Robert saying stay hungry. What's up YouTube saying
stay
hell
hungry,
yeah.
Rock.
Rocky all the way. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I loved Rocky. I didn't like Rocky 5. I liked Rocky Balboa.
Rocky Balboa. Okay, I like the movie except the way he talked about Adrian, which was to not talk about Adrian or really refer to her by name and say that she had woman cancer.
But because he's not
seemed like
smart.
lazy writing.
No, because he's not smart.
Yeah, but come on.
You're so cold-hearted. Jeez.
I like the movie.
No, it's a great movie, but he says...
It was just a weird way to say it.
No, but he says it because, yeah, he's, like, not intelligent.
See, and look at what you're saying about Rocky.
No, because... And
I'm insensitive.
But he's punch drunk, because remember at the end of Rocky... Is it Rocky 4? Yeah. Or is it Rocky 5? No, the beginning of Rocky 5 when he gets the handshakes.
That's the one with Tommy Davidson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, do you remember when he fought George Foreman?
Tommy Davidson?
Yeah. Who's Tommy Gunn? The kid, the white kid, the boxer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was like I don't want to call it an exhibition match, but yeah, against Foreman.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Inigo Montoya, you know what I'm talking about.
Was it a real match?
I don't know how real it was. I saw it when I was younger, but yeah.
I don't remember that.
Okay.
I just remember him getting knocked the F out, though, in real life.
Yes.
Got destroyed. Oh, that was brutal.
Man, heavyweight boxing, I mean, boxing these days is cool, but it's nothing like what it was, at least for me, in my teenage years and when I was younger and we had actual real heavyweights.
Yeah.
So it's different.
Inigo Montoya is saying, but the Predator already killed Creed in the jungle.
I cannot wait for this movie. Let's go, all of us. Big group. Nerdaport group. We'll go see it. It's September of this year.
Travis Hayward saying the Academy is also doing a Grease 40th anniversary screening August 15th with director Randall Kleiser, John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John, Didi Cohn in person. Tickets going on sale July 25th.
Holy crap. Let's hand jive, folks. Let's do it right now. We're going to hand jive. Did you know that was the end scene, the carnival, took place at Marshall High School? Marshall High School named for legendary Hall of Fame Raider Mike Haynes. Boom. I met him. Didn't realize it at the moment. I got like starstruck. And then I was like, oh my God, that's you.
Intergalactic Mojito saying the Howard Cosell era of boxing. Oh,
I'm saying.
Yes, that was
I'm
boxing.
saying. And Inigo says that it was a pay-per-view.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Something I actually don't remember regarding boxing. Do we have anything else?
No, just what the peoples want to talk about.
Oh, okay.
Tommy Morrison, that's it.
Tommy Morrison.
Tommy Davidson.
Tommy Davidson.
It's totally different. He's like in living color.
That's the little skinny guy. Tommy Davidson's a little skinny dude.
I totally had that name wrong, but at least I knew the match.
But I was going to say something. But yeah, the bad thing was I didn't even catch it. I was like, yeah, Tommy Davidson.
And then I was like, wait, no, Tommy Gunn. No, Tommy Gunn was his character name. I'm getting there.
Oh,
holy crap, gosh. He died?
Who?
Tommy Morrison?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Tommy Morrison contracted HIV. And then he still wanted to box, though. And the boxing commission was saying no. And then I'm good. And if I think I have the story right, what I think happens is he says that he was cured of HIV through his religious beliefs.
Oh.
And I think he actually did some tests, but I think he fought a couple fights, if I remember. I'm totally just going off of what I can recall from when I was a kid, what I remember reading. But no, he ended up dying. Yeah, I think he died of HIV.
Oh, wow. Well, that was somber. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know.
I would source that, but I remember that's the way it happened. But yeah, he passed away.
Oh, wow. Hey, you know, I wanted to take a quick second to congratulate our viewer, our chat member, Nerd Report family member, Stanley Thornton, on completing his 4th book.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
So congratulations, Stanley. Everybody, please join me in congratulating Stanley and his dragon. And he's now working on a horror novella.
Oh, wow.
Yep, that's exciting stuff. Like to support all of our viewers and chat participants and Nerd Report family.
Robin Ibarra saying, I Mojito just saw the picture of Wiig, well, Kristen Wiig.
Wig.
From Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Yes. She's going to be Cheetah.
But it's not, if it's the picture that I saw, it's just a picture of her. It's not even her in the full costume.
It's like her at a museum or something, right?
Yeah, that's the picture that I saw.
But for somebody who's a big DC fan like Robin, that's super exciting.
Robert, referring to Tommy Morrison, is saying, yeah, he died of AIDS.
Ah, I see. So. Okay, well, may he rest in peace, that kid. So, look at here. This is so insensitive of me to move on to the next subject, but
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Travis is saying that Kevin Smith just announced today he's bringing back his film festival, Bulgarthon, to Red Bank, New Jersey for its 20th anniversary, coinciding with his 48th birthday on August the 2nd. And when my kiddo met Kevin Smith and they took a picture together, I didn't realize they have the same birthday. So,
oh, they do?
Yeah. But, so good for Kevin Smith. We're happy that he survived. We're happy he's still with us. Congrats to Kevin.
He's a nice dude.
He is. He's very cool. And if you have a chance to see him live, he's brilliant. He is like super duper brilliant. He knows everything that he knows everything he's talking about. And if he doesn't know about a subject, he's humble enough to admit, like, oh, I don't know. Somebody help me out with that. Like that kind of, which is always nice.
That's cool. Hey, everybody that's watching, if you could just hit the like button for us, that'd be really cool of you. Just to give us a like. Give us a share.
Likes are important.
Likes are important. We need to be, what's the word? We need to feel, what?
Validated.
Validated, yeah. So please give us a like.
I feel validated. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for showing up and talking with us.
All right, it's 8:19. I say we let the people go.
Oh my gosh, yes, yeah.
I say we let the people go.
I think you want to go.
No, I'm having fun.
Oh, what did
and I can't wait I can't wait for Friday. Please let us know via the Nerd Report, or we can make a post about it. Do you want us to go live on Friday when we're speaking with Dell? I'm sure it's something that we can probably make happen again, but it's something new for us to go on location.
Yeah, I've never done that.
All right, I'm excited about it.
So it'll be fun. So let us know if you want us to do it live. We can do it live, and we'll talk about obscure horror and cult horror movies and all the cool stuff that we used to watch when we weren't supposed to be watching it. That's what I used to do.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, I used to watch the horror movies I wasn't supposed to watch.
Oh yeah, no, we've heard your stories, Mister.
Oh yeah,
Deep Throat.
Deep Throat. It's a real horror movie, guys and girls. It's real. The struggle's real.
That's right. And you know what, Not Garcia? On a last note, AMC's A-List, I think is a great idea. I have not been a fan of MoviePass. Sorry for those of you that take advantage of MoviePass. I understand the advantages that you get, but I believe very much in the economy. I believe very much in the entertainment industry and in the movies, and I don't want to see it go away. And it seems like we're not getting the quality that we used to because everything costs so much now. So I kind of liked it.
So before we go, once again, like I said, please, everybody, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, and share the podcast. Robert, thanks for sharing. And, hey, we have T-shirts. If you guys want T-shirts, we have from our sister website, Nuke the Fridge, we have T-shirts. I should have put it in.
We legit, baby. Too legit to quit.
We do have T-shirts. So if you guys are interested in a T-shirt, head over to the Facebook page. Check out the post. Lewis posted it. We do have T-shirts available. Put your order in. Grab one. Give us your size, and you can wear a Nuke the Fridge T-shirt. They look pretty cool.
Yep. Hey, everybody, say hi to David Ramirez. You see him right there? David is new to the Nerd Report family, and actually, Not Garcia, Intergalactic Mojito, and Travis, he went with us to see Solo. So he came with us. He's Julio's friend. Everybody, please welcome him. He's a little intimidated to join the chat, but I told him that we're all very nice people. Most of us.
Yeah. Most of us. So... so
that's really it.
Yeah, that's really it.
That's really it.
Amanda needs to go home. Her car's gonna turn into a pumpkin.
I don't have a witty
Cinderella reference.
I'm really much more like Maleficent.
I know. That's the thing.
Okay, as always, we thank you so much for being with us. We look forward to hearing from you anytime at all. Message us at the Nerd Report. I am Phantasm420. This is Swinging Eighth Note. We can be found on Instagram.
Yes. Share the podcast. Like it. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for always hanging out. Thanks for reading all the stuff that we post and everything. And we will be back Friday. We'll be back Friday. So I guess we're doing it live.
All right, with the white-haired gent himself.
Okay, I guess we'll do it live. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll try. So we'll be back. We will be back.
Okay.
Talking about. So get your horror questions ready. Horror movies, cult horror movies, obscure horror movies. I don't know.
Anything, even horror literature. It was the first brick-and-mortar horror bookstore, completely dedicated to the horror genre. So first of its kind. So
check it out, guys. We'll be back. And thanks for hanging out.
Out.
See ya.